Thank you, Madam Mayor. I was in this chamber earlier today when the Conservative administration at Hampshire increased council tax by the largest cash amount ever in the county council's history, £69.33, and also announced further funding gap of £132 million, and the genuine risk that the county council will not be financially sustainable within 2 years. Now, to be fair, county councillors on both sides of the chamber, all sides of the chamber, were absolutely clear that the responsibility for this situation sits clearly with members of parliament and ministers in London and their failed financial management and their failure to fund local government properly. But let's be clear, I am genuinely disappointed that the Conservative group can look at being financially unsustainable within 2 years and seem to see that as a goal to aim for rather than something to avoid. Earlier, you talked about a rainy day. Councillor Bolton talked about a rainy day that is due to come. Yes, the outward prospects are not good, but the response can't be unfunded tax cuts, raiding reserves, and literally having nothing in your amendment that does anything to tackle that problem, if anything, making it worse. We're in a better position than the county here tonight. A disciplined approach to financial management after 2019 has put this council's finances on a sound footing and enabled us to be in a position to put forward a positive vision for our district, talking about how we will go greener faster, accelerate our rate of recycling, invest in pride and place, fund our regeneration programs, support the cost of living. Priorities that residents support with thought-through plans and a clear way forward that goes alongside them. The Conservative group here tonight has talked a big game on council tax. But let's just be clear about who's increasing council tax this year. County Council, £69.33 on Band D. Conservative Police and Crime Commissioner, £15. We have kept our council tax increase down to £4 a year on Band D. £4 a year. So I think about 8p a week. The third lowest increase in Hampshire. Most Conservative authorities, districts, increasing their council tax by more than us. Earlier, we had a lecture on the savings programme by the Conservatives, who left us a £19 million hole in our finances with no plan to address it. But we have a plan. It was laid out in the medium-term financial strategy in October, and this plan, this budget, puts funding into making it happen. And we've done this in an increasingly uncertain funding environment. The last-minute changes from government that we keep hearing about. No long-term settlement. No fair funding formula. This crazy bid-dependent system on local government funding where Hampshire can put forward a proposal for a bus plan that I think all of us would recognise we need and get nothing. And then dither and delay by the Conservatives nationally on important potential new sources of funding, such as those planned for waste. And we've put forward a plan and we've run this council in a way that is already helping our district thrive, with high footfall on our high streets, low unemployment, a third lower than the South East average. And it's happened in the face of complete Conservative mismanagement of the economy, the incompetence of Trussonomics, the disaster of Brexit, higher interest rates, higher inflation, a cost of living crisis, and now no fruit and vegetables in the shops. A complete failure of national government. The medium-term financial strategy is very clear about the list of programs that we are working on in order to find long-term savings. It isn't going to be easy, it isn't going to be straightforward, but we're doing it in a way that gives us the space to put forward and fulfill the clear priorities that we lay out in our council plan. A positive vision for the future, cutting carbon, investing in our places, in our city and market towns, supporting people facing the cost of living crisis, and ensuring that we have council finances that are fit for the future through taking the hard choices and running the savings programmes outlined in the budget and in the medium-term financial strategy. Council, we have a positive way forward put in front of you tonight. We have a thought-through plan. We have a plan that sets a vision for the future, doesn't make cheap, unfunded promises, and will put this council and this district and the people of this district in a better position as a result of you passing this budget tonight. So therefore, I do ask you all, please support the motion unamended, and thank you for not amending it. Support the budget, back us, and we will continue to work for a better future for the Winchester district and the people who live here.